Hawkins here with Chickenhawkfarmstead, and today we're going to work on our towable backhoe.
Yeah.
Been having some issues with the hydraulics and trying to diagnose that. We thought it might have been the hydraulic cylinder, changed it out. They sent me a free one saying it is still under warranty, so that was pretty cool. No hassle there, but that didn't fix the problem. So next I'm going to try flushing the system, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to give them a call back. Alright, so we're going to try to, like I said, drain the system, and the best way to do it, aim down here. So we're going to undo the slip clip here, or the little screw clip, and drain it to this big bucket. Alright, I'll show this. Alright, this part right here was really hard to get off because there's a lot of lip, and this is a hose with like metal ribbing in it. So showing this piece up here. So this was up here right on the pump. It was a lot easier to get off, so I just undid that clip and pulled it off, and it's going to give us the same level down here. You can see all the fluid that we got out so far.
Yeah.
And basically I'm just trying to flush the system best, and then... Alright, well, we got this all drained out and everything. You see the line's empty. There's nothing in there. That's drained out. I even lifted up the front end a little bit. There you can see. To try to get more of this, the drain, because this is where it houses all that hydraulic fluid in the body there, you can see, and that's the low point. Anyways, we're getting ready to fill it up. One thing about this, I can't get that off for nothing. And somebody let me know in the comments. From what I've seen, this is a lot like a lot of the log splitters, the hydraulic system at least. And I believe this is all one assembly. So if you come over here, see it's got the two nuts here, and taking that off wouldn't be a lot. It'd just be the one clamp here, pop that off, then separate it here. And when I was looking for a hydraulic filter the other day, I saw this whole assembly for the log splitter stuff, but I couldn't find just the filter. So I believe that's how this one works. Not 100% on that, but it's my best guess of it now. Let me know if you know for a fact on that. If you got one of those little hydraulic log splitters, you probably would know. Like I said, this is the piston I've already replaced, because this is where we're having the issue, is the lifting of the boom. So if this doesn't work, my next step is it's either the hydraulic pump, something with it, or something inside the switch. This is inside the switch box here. It's this one right here that's having the issue. So I believe it's these two hoses, and it's just, it seems like it's not pumping it out like it's supposed to this. But I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna get it full of fluid. Anybody, surely you know, but this is where we're gonna put the fluid in. We got our filter there and our fluid over there. So I'm not gonna put the old fluid back in. So I'll get that done real quick, and we'll fire it up and see if it's gonna work. Alright, well, I've flushed the system and tried it, and it was, yeah, it didn't work. It's still trying to put it up.
One week later.
As you can tell, it's pretty much nighttime. After I flushed the system and everything, started it up, I meant to get the video of it, but it still wasn't working. It was pretty much the same exact thing. So I contacted the company, and they sent me this. And I would have got some pictures of putting it on and taking it off, but yeah, that was a really nasty job, and I didn't get my phone all gross. But that's the entire hydraulic switch. I thought they were just going to send me one of the little components down in here, but they sent me the whole switch. So if it's anything in the switch, it should be fixed now. And it wasn't the hardest thing to take it off. It's inside of here, and the big thing is taking all your hoses on and off. I had to take some off, put some on. It was kind of a pain, but it wasn't the worst in the world. About an hour, so not bad. But I'm getting ready to fire it up now, and let's see if the switch did it. I did lose some hydraulic fluid during the switch over, but I don't think it's enough to affect it. It was maybe a quart or so. But I'm gonna set the tripod up, and we'll see if this thing's gonna work. All right, let's see what happens. I'll fire it up real quick and hop on, and we'll see how our lifting does. And hopefully we don't have a big hydraulic leak. That's always a possibility. Well, I don't know if you can hear me over the engine. This is what the inside of there looks like. You haven't seen the video where I put it together. So yeah, these are the, you had to take all these off, but you couldn't take these off, so you took these off, and you had to make sure you got them all back in the right spot. The controls wouldn't work quite right. So I had to pop this off because I didn't have that one tightened up, and I sprung a little hydraulic leak there for a second. So we're gonna give it another go real quick and see how the boom goes, but compared to what it was, woo, still a little touchy. But yeah, when that was out, that wouldn't lift at all, so.
You can see right here, it's lifting a lot better. And yeah, it's working a lot smoother. I think part of it is there's some air in the lines. Plus where I had that hydraulic leak, you know, that didn't help any. So I had to put more hydraulic fluid in it, get it running again. But yeah, as I was working it, it was getting a lot better back to where it was when I first got the thing. This is double speed right now. But it looks like the fix is pretty good. I'm happy with it. I gotta do some digging here soon and see how it works out on that and go from there.
Alright, well, as you saw there, it's actually lifting again. So it looks like that was the part, is something in the switch, the hydraulic actual levers there, is what was messed up. And like I said, I would like to give a shout out to the customer service there, the service department, because, you know, I called, they talked to me, they listened, and they sent out what they thought it was. And you know, the hydraulic cylinder wasn't right, and then they sent the switch to me, and like I said, I was expecting a component of the switch, but they sent the whole thing. So no hassle or anything, and all that was covered under warranty. Granted, I had to do the work myself, but you know, I learned a little bit about the machine doing that, and I don't blame them. I mean, China's pumping these parts out by the thousands and thousands and thousands, and you're gonna have a couple mess up. I mean, not just China, anywhere, I guess. You know, you make enough of something, you're gonna have something that could be a little piece of metal or anything in there. And actually, I'll probably end up taking that switch apart and seeing see what the guts look like, see if I can figure out what it is wrong, and maybe fix it and have an extra part. I mean, I already got an extra cylinder. I'm pretty sure I got an extra bucket, so not too bad. And like I said, the customer service was really good and very helpful with this, and they're pretty quick about responding, you know, getting parts out to me. So alright, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out the rest of this playlist, and have a good one.